anything like this. So it just feels like an incredible gift. Putting together so many different them to try and get steps ahead of us, and that's just very cool, and it's very satisfying.
Of course, and
starting with Ultron, Marvel really was so excited to bring Wanda into the MCU. Possibilities that we didn't know.
I looked in your head, and I saw a Nile.
Along with Vision, or just we were trying to, like, I really want this to be something that you take full ownership of. And I was like, okay. So I kind of choreographer Jenny White, who we brought on in Age of Ultron.
Bringing that energy and throw it back out.
We just had to kind of figure out our own place at the same place in the Avengers compound and finding solace and vision. And I think Paul and I, we both really believed, as much as it's fun to be part of the humor and the playfulness of the Avengers, we've always...
a little anxious about the whole live. I haven't been in front of a live audience since 1884.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, so I'm a little anxious about the whole thing.
Yeah, I would be too.
Still, I just...
Hundreds of years, 100+ years ago.
100+ years ago.
That's a long time. Days, never thinking that would ever be a form of reality for me.
It's really different. I mean, it's very
High-octane.
authentic, you know, late 50s sitcom, and it feels very different.
Getting to be funny as Wanda. What a gas. I'm very funny.
She is enormously funny.
Very funny.
I think I have another idea. And then I changed.
Kind of like the hair, and I have a magnificent hat.
I've got my Spanx on, my lifts in my heels.
I've got my Spanx on. I've got my flats on.
ready to go.
But I'm ready emotionally. Do you want to talk about your butt?
Yeah, I did want to talk about my butt.
I'm
for
going
a
to talk about my
second.
dress
Okay.
first. It makes me have better posture, and makes me want to walk like this. And
I have exactly the same thing, but with my
with
fake
your
butt.
fake butt.
Yeah, it makes me stand properly, and it makes me kind of want to do this too.
This?
Yeah.
Action! 3, walk. Action!
Oh no, too much.
They were my mentors, and so I started my career doing things on wire.
I think the 50s was the hardest for me because
As a whole is seamless.
more cast consistently throughout that were required of her.
They called and they were like, hey, you got the part. And
Allow her to just become more modern.
Oh, thanks for giving me the strength and the courage.
This like Brady Bunch kind of creepily fabulous. It was so perfect and funny. But I really actually am partial to this wig, I have to say. It really
Fabulous.
makes me feel like I'm filled with secrets.
Right on, little dude. Chip off the old maximum block. You got super speed. I do? Yeah.
Voltron, everyone costume of the Scarlet Witch on Halloween, it gave me so much joy. Like if you were to ask me 7 years ago to wear fandom and so much love for the comics, it's so fun to be in that costume. I love you.
Familiar way, right? Very static camera.
To then
she's the villain.
I'm like one of the only flyers. Like I'm the only one on wire. We've been harnessed quite a bit, and it
And Vision, which is really nice after all this time.
I think of what Jack Schaefer and hitting against them, there hopefully could be more. Really loved doing the show.